this video, I show you all the lovely books that I got from my Chapter 1 Bookstore's book haul. Hey guys, I'm Sankalpita and you're watching Book Geeks India, which is a channel where I make book related videos. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about all the lovely books that I got from my Chapter 1 Bookstore's book haul. So Chapter 1 Bookstores were kind enough to send me a couple of books, and some of these books I am so excited about because these were on my TBR. And when it comes to the other books, when I read about them, I was so intrigued because the blurb of these books are just amazing. So guys, over the last couple of months, a lot of you have asked me about alternate bookstores, and I am here to talk to you about one such bookstore. So Chapter 1 Bookstores is an online bookstore that brings to you best-selling international novels at affordable rates. Now what I like about their collection is that they bring you very rare and collectible editions, imported editions that are not easily available in India. And since I searched for a lot of these books across platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, I know for sure that most of these books are not available on these platforms. And even if they are, the editions are different. Most of these editions, I find them much cheaper on Chapter 1 Bookstores. And another thing that I like about them is that they do a lot of fun activities. So they have these special editions, these rare editions that they import. They also have a book of the month wherein they celebrate one particular book every month, and it is done in such a wonderful way that it will make you fall in love with all these books. You can also browse their book bundles. They have these exclusive book bundles wherein they have a lot of books, and it also comes with a lot of bookish merchandise like an enamel pin or a magnetic bookmark or a book sleeve for that matter. Like every single thing that they do is exclusive, and you will appreciate the beauty and the thought process that goes into making these bundles and that goes into the selection of their books. For some particular books, they also get you exclusive author letters like they did with All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. And for some books, they also have an alternate dust jacket in addition to the dust jacket that is available with the book. This they had done with the book The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. And wow, I mean, can you think about it? Since I live in a small town and most of my shopping of books is from online platforms, I have been browsing their collections a lot and I have been ordering from them, especially since the last 2 months. Now let me also tell you guys that their service is excellent. Some of the books you'll get immediately, and for some of the books they take advanced orders because they have to import, and that takes a little time. But nevertheless, the best thing about them is that they have free shipping. When it comes to me being a small towner, this particular thing I have to keep in mind because it adds up to a cost, and I'm just glad that they have this free shipping throughout India, all over India. Once the books are shipped, they will provide you with a tracking ID, and they have an easy exchange and refund policy, and they also have a dedicated help desk. Now we all love book fairs, but this year because of the pandemic, a lot of book fairs are not happening. So instead of that, Chapter 1 Bookstores have organized an exclusive online book fair, and you can go on their website and check out all the books that they have. I'm sure the collection is wonderful. I checked out some books yesterday, but I'm very keen on buying a few of them myself, including The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. For this book fair, this sale is happening till January 31st, and I'm sure you'll find a lot of amazing books. And guys, I'll put all the relevant links down below. I'll put the links to the books and also to the Chapter 1 website and to their Instagram handle and Twitter handle if they have. And now, because I have spoken a lot about Chapter 1 books and how much I have been loving their services and how much I've been loving their collections, let me talk to you about all the books that I got from them. So thank you so much, Chapter 1 Books, for sending across all these lovely books. I just cannot wait to start digging into every single one of them. Book number 1 is Cinderella is Dead by Callan Byron. Now, this is one book that I've been hearing a lot about all over the bookternet. Some people have given it rave reviews, and this is special for me. This was on my TBR because it's been really long since I actually read a young adult fantasy, and that too a twist on a fairy tale. I've never ever read a book like that, so I'm very excited about it. So the story of this book takes place 200 years after the story of Cinderella, and the world has morphed into a kind of society that makes it compulsory for every single girl to prepare her entire life for this royal ball that she has to attend on the night of her choosing. Now the shocking twist in this situation is, if the girl fails to get chosen by a man, she has to forfeit her life. And it is in that situation that the character, the protagonist of the story, finds herself. So Sophia is in love with her best friend, and she has no intention of attending the royal ball. And on the event, on the night of the royal ball, things go horribly wrong, and now she has to run and escape and hide. And that's where the book leads us. That's the premise of the book, and let me tell you, I have been looking forward to reading this book, and I'm so happy that I've got my hands on it. Book number 2 is The Boat by Namle. Now, I do not know how to pronounce this author's name. Sorry for butchering it if I am butchering it. For regular followers of my video, you would know that this is exactly the kind of book I love reading. A short story collection that combines my love for reading and also traveling, because this is a book by a Vietnamese Australian author, and this has a collection of 7 short stories that take you all over the world. So we have a story from Australia, we have a story from Tehran, we have a story from Colombia, another one from Hiroshima and the US. So we meet different characters with different backgrounds from different parts of the world. We have a Colombian drug lord and we have Iranian feminists. We also have a New York painter. And yeah, because I love traveling and I love reading, this is one book that I'm definitely very excited about. A quick reminder guys, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that like and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. The next book, book number 3, is somehow on my TBR and also not on my TBR. It's a different book, but it's the same concept. So I'm talking about the life-changing manga of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. Now, Marie Kondo is the best-selling author. Everybody knows about her best-selling book, and that was the book that I was looking forward to read, but thankfully, I got a graphic novel, a graphic non-fiction and novel combined in one. So this book has all the life lessons from Marie Kondo from her best-selling book, and it also tells us a story of this girl called Chiyaka who lives in Tokyo. Now Chiyaka has a very messy life. She lives in a very cluttered apartment. She has a very messy love life, and she also is currently directionless in her life. She has no idea where her life is headed right now. Now, after a complaint from a neighbor regarding her very untidy balcony, she somehow manages to get Marie Kondo herself to help her sort out her life and also her apartment. And this book is exactly the story of that. So like I told you, it's a graphic non-fiction and also fiction combined in a manner which will definitely amuse me. I will just take you through all the pages here. And as you can see guys, it's going to be a very interesting read. I'm pretty sure about it. Next book is this one, The Man Who Fell in Love with the Moon by Tom Spanbear. I again hope I'm saying the name right, Tom Spanbear. I really hope that I'm not butchering it. So I'll be very honest with you guys, I had not heard about this book before I started reading about it, researching about it yesterday. But once I actually read the blurb and I read a couple of reviews online, I was so sure that I want to read this book ASAP. And that's because I do not recall reading any books set in the old American West. I have seen a lot of popular movies, a lot of classic movies set in the old American West, but when it comes to a book, I have never ever read one. So this is exactly that. Now the thing about this book is that this book was first published in 1991 and it's a kind of classic. Like, it's so famous that it's still published and it's still widely read. And the story takes place around the turn of the 20th century. So we meet this guy called Shed, who's a biracial Native American, and he lives in this fictional town in Idaho. Now Shed has a very mysterious name. Somehow in the language of his people, his name translates into out in the shed, and he has no idea about it. Further, there's nobody to tell him about it because her mother, the only relative that he knows of, was murdered when he was just 12. He's currently employed in the most popular brothel cum hotel of his town, but he's very curious about his roots and he wants to go on this journey. So we see the journey of Shed venturing out to find his roots, to find his heritage, and to find out about the mystery of his family and the mystery of his name. So from what I think and all the reviews that I've seen, I think this is going to be a very ambient read, a very atmospheric read, and yes, I am very excited about it. The next book is Khalil by Yasmina Khadra. Now this is from an international best-selling author, and this is a book whose premise got me immediately intrigued. So we get to know the story of this young guy, a young 23-year-old Belgian guy of Moroccan descent. Now somehow Khalil falls into the wrong hands and he gets involved in this terrorist attack that a particular organization has planned in France. So he's wearing a suicide vest and he's all set to go and detonate the vest, but at the exact moment when that is supposed to happen, his vest malfunctions and now he has to run, escape and hide and just avoid getting detected at all costs. So we see Khalil as he contemplates about his life choices and also what he just almost did. But as he takes a trip down the memory lane, thinking about all the consequences, thinking about his life choices, his recruiter has another assignment for him. This again is a very interesting premise. I need not tell you about it. You would obviously be intrigued. It's a thin read. I think I'll be able to finish it very quickly. And just look at that gloss, guys. Isn't it beautiful? It definitely is. Finally, guys, the last book that I have here is Well Behaved Indian Women by Soumya Dave. Now, this is a book that talks to us about the story of three generations of Indian women whose lives have happened in America. So, we meet this girl called Simran who has always been judged a little too hardly, a little too harshly by her mother for her hobby of creative writing. And then we meet Simran's mother, Nandini, who has done a lot of hard work in her life to make things easy for herself and her children in the United States. She has had to deal with a lot of things, a lot of struggles in her life, including a very difficult family on her husband's side, and including a lot of subtle and not so subtle racism. And then we meet the grandmother Mimi, who knows that she has failed her daughter Nandini in many ways. But when there starts to appear a rift between the mother and daughter duo of Simran and Nandini, Mimi knows what has to be done, and Mimi is determined to keep the family together, to keep this connection, this sacred connection together at all costs. And guys, there's something about dramatic stories of Indian immigrants that kind of pulls me towards them. So I had no idea about this book, but when I read the blurb, I was like, yeah, bring it on. So guys, these are the 6 books that I got from my chapter 1 book haul. A huge shout out again to chapter 1 bookstores for sending me these books, these lovely books. I hope you'll keep sending me these lovely books in the coming months also, and I love to read them. And that's it from me in this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until the next video, which will be pretty soon, bye.